Hello guys, it's Ilya Red here, and this time I'm playing on Type 62. I'm playing on Windstorm, a rather uncomfortable map, and I want to show you a battle which happened to me. I don't already remember when it happened actually, maybe yesterday, maybe before yesterday. The thing is that I have a bad light tank. I'm in definitely a bad map. But I have good setup. Well, we have good setup here. There are a lot of enemy TDs, which means there will be a lot of TDs located, right there. So that's the first guy. I have a lot of high explosives, so I'm not greedy about them. I'm distributing them to Scorpion eagerly. So I wanted to talk to you about how to play this map. What can you do on this map? Well, especially if you're lucky like me with this setup. And there will be also an important moment at the end of this battle. First of all, I go to the middle and I decide to spot a lot of TDs which are obviously located there because, well, there are so many tank destroyers that a pair of them definitely must be there. And the enemy team doesn't have a lot of light tanks, which is great. So there are a lot of TDs, there are very few light tanks, everything is just for us, which is cool. We can keep advancing, and well, before we fire we shouldn't be spotted, which is great. And we always have cover here. Maybe artillery could be a threat to us, but if I fire at a moving target, if I fire at a moving TD, I definitely know that it cannot spot me because it's not using binoculars, and I doubt it's using optics, and even if it does, not sure it will help it. So if you see a tank destroyer, a moving tank destroyer, well, you can shoot rather confidently without risking being spotted, especially if you know that that TD doesn't have great view range like Borsig or Scorpion G, for example. Not like tier 10 tank destroyers, because those have 390 or 400 meters view range sometimes. But still, they are not likely to use optics, so you can try your luck. Anyway, still working here, because on this map there is pretty much nothing else to do for a light tank. More or less open area. We have some RTs, which are providing quite good fire support. We already have more than 1,500 assisted damage, which is good for this map already. So even if you are in a tier 10 battle, 1,500 spotting damage on this map is quite good. I don't care again about being spotted too much, although I should really be careful with their RT. I'm kinda ignoring it, that could be a mistake, but I'm lucky that enemy artillery doesn't pay so much attention to me. Well, if it fired at me, well, I would have lost most part of hit points, and not that I could do anything about it, so I'm just trying my luck, and that's the best I can do. So I keep firing high explosives all the time. I'm already running out of them, because there are only paper targets there. I don't penetrate them with every shot, but my alpha damage with AP is 180, and with high explosives of 300 alpha, even if I don't penetrate some paper target, I still deal 120 damage or something, which is not much less than 180. So firing high explosives on this tank, yep, it does really make sense. So we seem to have used up really the potential of this area. I can't really spot anyone else, and I'm already a bit too close. No need to get to the very enemy base. And I can actually see that it's not going too well back there, so it's time to, well, to try to help our team, because that's not the tank which can deal a lot of damage. I would say WZ-131 is much better for that, because it has kind of the same reload but bigger alpha and way better penetration, and especially gold penetration. So, but we're here, we are in Type 62, and well, my next target is T25-2, and I can kill it with AP, so I won't waste high explosive on it, and I don't have enough gun suppression for that. And if you fire the very top, if you fire the roof of T25-2, it actually goes through it. That roof is not modeled, it's not in physical model. so I didn't fire at all, but our artillery is working pretty well, I have to say, which is really great. Keeping an eye on Udes and whoever might want to come. Things kinda are getting better because at first it looked like we were severely outnumbered on that flank, but now it looks not that bad. So I'm giving another try to spot some TDs there. Maybe our artists will be able to help, although our artists could be also focused on where our heavy tanks actually fight there. Finish off Scorpion, nice reaction from me, or I think it actually fired before I did, so he might have missed because he kind of felt he lacked time, he didn't have time to aim, and okay, it's not skill, it's luck, let's admit it. It's just always cool to say that, hey, that's skill. No, I was lucky there. But still, I had a lot of hit points, and I'm very careful about them because hit points are extremely important on a light tank. We see there Estervi and Udes. Udes is leaving, so Estervi is our primary target right now. Getting closer, unspotted, of course, for as long as possible. And bam! Actually using heat round because AP... Well, it should go in, but there is no guarantee because that whole thing is so angled and it sometimes bounces off something crazy, so I wanted to be absolutely sure that it goes in. It's off, and now we are at the most important part of the battle, really, because the first part was routine, kinda regular part. The middle part was quite boring, actually, I wasn't doing anything. And now we're at 2 TDs, 2 artists and a light tank against 2 TDs, 2 artists and a light tank. And actually the only tanks which have hit points are the light tanks, really, so me and SB1C. Now, here comes the very important thing to keep in mind. SB1C has a lot of hit points, over the half. So it's something like 600, maybe 500. So I think it's closer to 500, I don't know. But we can see that in the top right, near his nickname. The point is that my AP has 180 alpha, as I have already said twice, or thrice maybe. And my high explosive has 300 alpha. And I have only 2 high explosives. Which means that if I meet SB1C, he starts unloading his autoloader at me, and he unloads it in 6 seconds. And in 6 seconds he can take out 700 hit points of me, so he will kill me in 6 seconds. In 6 seconds I can fire only twice, like I fire immediately, and after 4 seconds I fire again. And then I'm dead, if I don't kill him. The only way I can kill him is actually to fire 2 high explosives, to penetrate him with 2 high explosives. If I fire 1 high explosive and 1 AP, it won't be enough. If I fire 2 APs, of course it won't be enough as well. So 2 high explosives are actually my key to the victory right now. I must spare them. I must keep them for the very, very, very last moment. So I shouldn't waste them on artillery or any other tank. I'm loading high explosives because, who knows, maybe I'm about to meet SB1C here. Time to get closer to the base and climbing up this hill. And there is artillery. So I was kinda going to shoot it, but then I remembered that I need high explosives. I decided to reload it with APs, and then I thought, well, I'm very close to artillery. If I fire, I will get spotted. Maybe it's better not to fire at all and let our artillery, do all the dirty job. It worked well, so I'm still unspotted. It's very important that the enemies don't know that I'm here. They have no idea, and it's just great. They are not expecting anyone from there. Spotting the RRT, and I can't shoot it. Well, I didn't want to shoot it, to be honest, because also, like, my shot of 180 won't kill it, then why should I even care about it? Spotting Borsig and also staying hidden. That's also very important that I didn't shoot in this situation. I wouldn't kill Borsig again with my shot, then why should I even try to do that? I'll only reveal my position and I won't kill anyone. So that's the very important decision which I made at that moment. And then we see SP1C rushing and just killing himself. So I'm loading back APs and, well, it's kind of victory already, so kind of can be more relaxed. I have a lot of hit points, so I can take a shot from Udes, especially because Udes is firing with only 240 alpha. Even if it were 400, I wouldn't care so much. And there is Udes, and nah, let's try to penetrate it once. And I don't care, you know, like I don't have to do this. So that's it. That was a very nice battle with a pair of very nice decisions. If it was interesting for you, then like it to help me promote it. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet. And drop by at my streams. Thank you and goodbye.